pretty sure it's Sun, and he's gonna be playing against Sang. Is it a PvP? It is a PvP. Alright, it's gonna be Sun versus Sang, baby. In the PV Pro League. Sang, aka Terminator, aka Rocky.
활약을 보여주지는 못하고 있어요. 2승 3패로 아직까지는 좀 저조합니다. 기대하는 것만큼의 그런 성적을 보여주지만 좀 8게임단의 그 스타크래프트 2 실력, 그런 그 성적이 좀 올라갈 수 있지 않을까 이런 생각이 들기 때문에 오늘 경기에서 딱 승리의 마침표를 딱 끊어주는 그런 역할을 해줘야 될 것 같습니다.
그렇습니다. 예. 선포가 나와주길 바랍니다. And there he is. Look at that, man. My player spotting skills are spot on. It's crazy, man. I just get the far camera shot, I'm like, that guy. I think actually I recognize players more if I like don't see their faces, because like freaking all Asians' faces, like they look the same, right? So I just need to get like a really far away shot to like guess who's in the booth, and then I get it more accurately. Yeah. Alright, so Sun can keep his team alive. Come on, Sun, you can do it! SKT1 fighting! But not really. Alright, in the top right corner as the red Protoss, we will have Sang here on Cloud Kingdom. And in the bottom left, as the blue Protoss, rather, we will have Sun. Now we've seen some pretty crazy base trades on this map in Pro League. Or not base trades, but like base swaps in PvP. The good old standard, hey, I go Blink Stalker and you go Robo, so I just like run around your army and kill your base. And you kill my base.
네, 그리고 이제 뭐 평소에 전현중 캐스터께서 저한테 이제 가끔씩
그런 얘기
이제 뭐 요즘에 스타트 이제 중계 감을 찾으려고 합니다. 끝나버리면
I think it's right. Thanks, right.
좀 덜 느끼셨다고 하셨는데 네, 오늘도 이게 분위기 좀 그렇습니다.
Wow, that guy's poker face now was pretty good. Do you guys see that? Oh man, no reaction, stone cold. Not gonna give the camera guy any emotion.
더군다나 이제 이번 시즌은 이제 제가 정영준 캐스터와 처음으로 중계를 하는 날인데
He made a gateway. OMG. He actually made it a couple seconds faster. Alright. Wait, who is that? That guy looks like the STX coach. Who was that? Wait a minute. Was that their coach? That guy totally looked like the STX coach. For a second I was like, why is the STX coach wearing a Team 8 shirt? Either way, looks like Sang, or sorry, Sun's gateway was slightly faster, and then Sang's gas was slightly faster, but it's just a matter of a couple of seconds, so it's not going to make a huge difference here in the game, I don't think. I don't know why the observer was showing us the third base minerals there. Was he just like, hey guys, when you play on ladder in Bronze League, you can cannon rush them from down there? I guess it works better in more than Bronze League, to be fair, but anyway, it looks like a second gateway on the way. And oh, the probe, is he gonna? Yeah, he's gonna see it. Obviously he would see it. It'd be quite funny if that probe just like kept circling around like the gas and didn't see the second gateway for a while. But no, it's gonna be a second gateway. So we're gonna see some 3 Stalker opening. And we do have a second gateway from Sang, although it is a little bit later, and he has already gotten his second gas mining. Look, you're on camera. Look, honey. The camera guy loves you. By the way, okay, hold on, guys, look at this purple thing. That thing looks like a stalker, right? Because I said that like on opening day, and people kept making fun of me, and I just realized we got a good shot of that little crystal thing. It's like a crystal stalker. I'm pretty sure. It's like that thing from Indiana Jones, like alien crystal thing. Definitely a stalker. Alright, so we have a Stargate opening from Sun. Very interesting stuff. Gonna be pumping out them Phoenix, and on the other side we have a Robo, so this could actually work out quite nicely for Sun. This could actually be a bit of a soft build order counter here. Although even though I hate that word. 2-gate Stargate versus 2-gate Robo. And looks like Sun was poking out with his stalker a little bit, gonna run that guy home. So neither player knows exactly what's going on here, but obviously when the first Phoenix and Observer come out, they'll get this guy off, and then Sang will probably be like, darn, he went Phoenix, and I don't really have many stalkers, because he's probably just going to make Zealots and Sentries underneath for the most part. Or, sorry, yeah, Cell Sentries and Immortals. And looks like Sun's actually going to wait for maybe a couple more Phoenix. How many is he actually going to wait for? Is he going to wait for a full 3 or 4? Or is he just going to go with 2? Because the Observer's going to get in here pretty quickly, so he might have time to wait for a 3rd one, and then he'll get scouted. Yeah, it looks like he's going to wait for a 3rd one at least. And he's also getting a Robo, okay. 2 gateways, 2 warp gates, a Stargate, and a Robo. Cool. Something just died there. Was that a probe? Oh, the Observer barely misses the Phoenix. 3 Phoenix going out here. Oh man. Now, what anti-air does he have? Looks like he's got 2 stalkers, a couple of sentries. He's warping in a couple more stalkers now. So actually, no, maybe he did see it. I guess he must have seen it because he's doing like the anti-Phoenix defense. And oh, he might get one of the Phoenix. Oh, not quite getting one of the Phoenix, but nice interception there. And it looks like actually Sang is going to be okay. Has now spotted everything with his Observer. But we do actually have a next follow-up, and Observer's already out as well for Sun, so we can. Oh, he's going to lose on Phoenix, but he is going to be able to snipe that Observer of Sang, I believe. Even if it runs away, you can just bring the Phoenix back and kill it. And he's going to try and lift one? Nope, not going to get a probe. It looked for a second like he was going to lift a probe there, but I don't know if he just misclicked or what happened there. But either way, Sang is going to respond to this by just expanding himself. But his expansion is going to be quite a bit slower than Sun's, so I'm a little bit curious about this. I mean, I guess the issue is though it'll be difficult. It's difficult for him to like move out and punish it, because then the Phoenix will just like kill some of his probes and then come back and then like lift his Immortal and whatnot. So I guess that's all he can really do. And this is a pretty nice position for Sun. I'm just trying to think though, was this really a safe build though for Sun? Like 3 Phoenix and then get a Robo and then expand? Like his ground army is really small. It's got like 1 Immortal, a couple of Zealots, a couple of Sentries. Oh, actually I can look on the unit tab. Yeah, that's actually literally all he has, and then a couple Stalkers as well. It's quite funny because like I actually was watching Oxlov's stream quite a bit, and like whenever he would face Phoenix, he'd just be like, oh yeah guys, just make a lot of sentries and then go kill him. And then like that doesn't make much sense intuitively, but then when you watch him execute the build, it actually works beautifully. He just makes like 1,000,000 sentries and zealots. And you're like, wait, but those don't counter Phoenix, but then he just goes and kills the other guy and you're like, oh, well I guess it does. Yeah. Oxlov, man, that guy's pretty smart. That guy is really smart. So these Phoenix are just going to continue to poke around here, but I'm not going to do too much. It's funny that he only made 3, just like stopped at 3 and it's like, well, I guess, he made some Stalkers now, so I can't do too much, so I'll just go expand and make Robo units, which is fine. And he can continue to use those to, just scout around, and also, pick off the odd probe here and there. I think it's more important that he's just going to be able to get complete vision and, like, intercept any scouting probes that come out. Even if he doesn't really do that much damage, it's not a huge deal. Meanwhile, Colossus is going to be coming out soon. And I guess those Phoenix, you know, when the big engagement happens, they can like take a few hits, take a few shots off on the Colossi. And whoa! Wait, did he? Oh, no, never mind. I was like, did he make 2 support bays? And then I realized that they had actually selected both player support bays. Oh my god, that was so confusing. Oh man. Oh, wow. That scared the hell out of me. Like, why would he make 2 support bays? Or not support bays, 2 robo bays. Why? Because I thought the Forge was like the other one. I was like, he even built them next to each other. Yeah, the first Colossus is on the way. And both players are actually at exactly 100 supply right now. They're both actually starting. Look at the production tab. They're actually like exactly identical things. Although we do have an attack coming in here for Sun. He's got 4 immortals. Oh man, he traps the stalkers. He traps the stalkers. Is this game just gonna end right now? Oh man, it looks like Sang actually had half of his army in his main base because he was still scared of the Phoenix harass. So Sun just like runs in, picks off, you know, a bunch of units, and then runs away again. That's really nice. I also really love how Sun didn't overcommit there. He didn't just like run in. Although he probably actually could have just ended the game right there. He didn't want to like take a risk and make a mistake and just look at like force field and lose his immortals. So I'm just gonna pull back now, wait for his Colossi.
불사조 이제 잡아주시면 이제 계급이 나오거든요. 처치하는 일꾼 수가 많을수록 이제 막 계급이 올라가는데 지금 이제 조언자, 조언을 해준 거죠. 불사조는 이렇게 쓰는 거다. 네. 수련생 그 옆에
He's coming in here, doing some harass. Good times. Wait, are there only sentries for anti-air? Where all the stalkers go?
계속 잡히고 있는 겁니다. 이거 진짜 하재상 선수가
Where did all the stalkers go?
이 차이는 결국 로봇과 시설을 하나 더 빠른 타이밍에 올려주고 있고. 지금 황혼의 타이밍도 좋은 게 공격 타이밍을 맞추는 겁니다. 지금 이렇게 되면 거신이 나올
I mean, there's not too much that Sang can do right now. Like the Phoenix are keeping, I wonder if he can just ignore the Phoenix actually, because there's only 3. I mean, they probably have full energy right now, but he's like being really cautious against these Phoenix. And I don't know if it's like actually that big a deal. So now Sun is just going to take another base here. Like those Phoenix, even though they didn't do that much damage in the beginning of the game, I think they've definitely paid for themselves now, especially when he got those free Stalker kills there. I think that was entirely because Sang was just defending against the Phoenix in his main base. And he's like, oh shit, half my units are stuck. Oh, there's a blink in though. Is he going to grab one? No, does not grab one of the Phoenix. And both players are actually just going to sit now and just mass Colossi. Apparently that's the cool thing to do. Phoenix. They actually are being quite annoying though. Look at this, he's just picking off probes and stuff. Oh no, there's a blink and he's got to run away. And, oh, he's trying to... He's trying to find a good place. He even gets some pot shots off on the Colossi. Those Phoenix, man. Those Phoenix pilots, they're pretty badass, you gotta say, because they like fly backwards and stuff. Like shooting Colossi. Whenever I see a Phoenix like shooting backwards like that, I always imagine them like the horse archers you can get in like the Total War series. You know, like the Mongolian horse archers or whatever that unit is called. Like, cause the horse archers, they shoot backwards, and then you just see like the guys on the horses just turn around and like shoot behind them. It's like really cool. Except like the Phoenix just actually fly backwards, so it's like not only is the guy shooting backwards, but the horse is actually running backwards. But we're gonna have a big engagement here, and it looks like a much better arc for Sang actually. But there's just so many immortals in the composition of Sun, it might not matter. Although it looks like actually he is getting pushed back here. He's just gonna sacrifice his immortals in order to save his Colossi there. An interesting choice. I don't know if that was on purpose or he just had them on different hotkeys. I assume that was on purpose. Just to make sure his Colossi stayed alive. But losing those expensive immortals is not ideal either. He still seems to have more Colossi though, which is a funny thing. Look at this, it's 5 Colossi, I think, against 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, or maybe not. Maybe not. And, oh, here we go. Oh man, that is a bad position for Sun though. He's just walking up the ramp there into Colossi, firing from both sides. An interesting blink up though. The blink stalkers, they like drew a lot of the Colossus fire away from his own Colossus, but this is not a good move at all. Oh my god, he's losing his entire army here. What are you doing, Sang? Sang, what was that, Sang? Yeah, you know. Why did you do that? Why did you attack into that position? And he's gonna GG out. That was a bit of a silly ending to that game. I mean, I guess Sang was already behind, so he figures, well, you know, I have to kill Sun's third base or I'm just gonna lose the game anyway, so he just attacked.